That's the place that had the dildo machine. They had the dildo claw machine where you could pick up dildos and shit. I was fucking dying, man. I was like, this is amazing. This is such a shithole bar.
World. 4 friends, 1 mission. To bring freedom to everyone involved.
Dude, what the fuck are you doing?
I'm doing a thing for the podcast.
Dude, just say the name.
Fine. It's the Freedom Friends Podcast.
So that was the 3rd time I got crabs.
Well, according to John, it's the 57th time I did.
Well, in all fairness, we've heard most of your stories at this point. So,
Who knew crabs lived on bananas?
I did.
That was 54.
those were full-size crabs. Like,
Yeah, that was like Maryland blue crab, just like, what's up?
Mikey, we get tagged in videos of people talking about the banana lady.
Oh, I know.
And they're just like, oh, does Mikey have his story? And I'm like,
Dude, she looks like Miss Swan. It was fucking hilarious, man. Like the lady looked like Miss Swan from like Mad TV.
yeah, I mean, like,
Same haircut.
look, I am never going to deter anybody from tagging us and stuff and engaging with the Freedom Friends or whatever. But the fact of the matter is Mikey was a Marine in Japan.
Yeah,
If you can find those 2 ingredients, you're going to get a banana lady story.
probably.
So
it's just
hasn't
not hard
that-
to do.
Why hasn't that taken grasp in any other country?
That is a
FDA
special skill,
regulations.
buddy. That is a special skill.
Because the FDA.
Let me take you through the banana show. First, you walk in and you all sit around a stage, and there's like booths that like match up to the stage, right? And you're all sitting there, and
Like a high-class strip joint.
the lady walks out and she's got snakes. And she comes out and she's dancing with snakes. And you're like, what the fuck? And she's putting them in your face and shit and freaking people out. And I'm like, what the fuck? You know, I'm not a big snake guy myself, you know, and she's like dancing with snakes. She puts the snakes away. She comes out and she takes a beer bottle and she fucking puts a bunch of quarters on top of the beer bottle.
Makes change.
And she squats down on it, pulls the beer bottle out, and you hand her $1 and she shoots 4 in your hand. Four quarters in your hand.
To give you a better reference, if you've ever seen any of those little change makers on somebody's belt, where
Yeah.
it's that.
It's like that, but more
Moist.
effective.
Yeah.
Less waste.
Yeah.
and then she starts with a banana and she pops them in and out and she's like, 1, 2, does a little dance and shoots out 3 pieces. She does that 2 or 3 times. And then she's like, asks for a volunteer essentially. And one poor soul gets up there and she pulls, Jesus. And she pulls their pants down and fucking sucks them off in front of everybody. Like, and everybody's got stage fright. So it's like, it looks like she's trying to fucking suck a soft Mike and Ike. Fucking,
Shoot and pull the rope.
That was his battle buddy. By the way, it was Ike. It was
Yeah.
Mike and Ike.
yeah. And then fucking,
I'm super sad that you didn't have a soldier named Eisenhower that you could have just hung out with. So it could have been Mike and Ike.
fucking A.
Right.
And then she does the banana thing again, and then it's a trick. It's not real, actually.
That's between the thighs.
It's cut. It's held between her thighs. Then she stands over you. Don't be wrong. You see the whole fucking show, and you're like, ah, fuck. And then it's like, boop. She drops it, falls in your mouth, and then
That's why you
everybody
should
cheers.
never
and
go
you
in
sit
the.
up, chew it, and you fucking a lot of guys spit it out. The real men gut it. And then fucking,
That's why you should never go in the kitchen at an Arby's.
yeah. I don't want to do that anyways.
Yeah, you don't want to see how that's
I had a
made.
buddy of mine that worked at Arby's in high school, and he was like, "It's fucking terrible back
Yeah.
there, man." He's like, "Yeah, it's
gotta
not.
be bad.
It's not good."
Yeah,
Yeah. He's like, "It is fucking."
yeah, because
Don't get me wrong.
they've got the meats.
Yeah. They got the somethings. So, but yeah. No, I heard it's worse. KFC.
I believe that.
Heard KFC's fucking floors and shit. And like,
well, it's got to be.
have you ever had their pot pie?
Don't. You know what? Go ahead, because I don't think I've been into KFC in 15 years.
Yeah. right.
Then the pot pie is delicious, but
I'll
it
take
is
your word for
just leftover shit
Of course
that
it
they
is.
just throw in there, man. Yeah. But,
It's one I haven't been to in forever. Is a Boston Chicken.
Boston Market.
Boston Market.
Are they still
Yeah.
around?
They're still out there. I don't think they're in this area.
No, I don't think so either.
Yeah. Haley and I were talking about that the other day. Last time I was in there, a couple behind me in line bought my meal.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
Do you know what
Really
actually I
sweet.
liked living out on the East Coast? Bob Evans.
Bo Bevins. I love me some Bo Bevins. Fuck yeah. Their sausage gravy is fucking
Dude, it's
tits.
some good cooking.
Fuck yeah, man.
It's fast food, soul food. Like
Yeah.
it's wild,
It's like a Denny's,
but Southern cooking.
but yeah, it's fucking. I love me some Bo Bevins, man.
Yeah, man.
Fuck yeah.
Coffee's solid too.
Yeah. A lot better than fucking Huddle House. Fuck you. Fucking cocks. God. If you want an interesting read there, ladies and gents, go over to fucking Yelp and look up the Huddle House in Palatka, Florida. Because I left a fucking review.
There's good reviews on restaurants in Palatka, Florida.
Dude, I did find a gem because after I bitched and I posted about that fucking terrible experience, somebody, Bill Markham's wife, Miss Val, she was like, hey, check out Magnolia Cafe in downtown Palatka. And I went over there, and that place was fucking amazing.
Yeah.
I went there 2 days in a row after that. I fucking loved everything I ate. Some of the best bacon I've ever eaten, which is a weird flex.
You know,
it is fucking good.
I have found it's a safe bet that any restaurant that has Magnolia in the name,
yeah,
oh yeah,
you're probably getting good food.
Well, like, so my bar was set high because Magnolia Pancake House.
It's a different
here.
animal.
You know what I mean? So, but my bar was set high, and I went there, and I was pleasantly surprised.
I'm going to say it.
Wonderful.
I'm going to say it, and our San Antonio listeners are going to be like, "You're fucking out of your mind" or whatever. Magnolia's fallen off.
Yeah, they've gotten corporate.
It's fallen off. It's not near as good.
Yeah. If you're in the shirts area, man, fucking Abel's. It's better.
Yeah,
I like it.
bad.
I like it more. I like it better.
Grumpy's.
Grumpy's is the shit.
Pretty good.
Goddamn right.
I'm going to say it about Palatka. The best dining experience that I had in Palatka.
Taco Bell.
I don't remember the restaurant that we went to.
Chili's probably.
No, it was super redneck. There's gator hides on the walls.
That's just Florida, dude. Like, you're not narrowing it down.
Was that the one where
Rich High did a blindfolded dinner?
Blindfolded the whole time.
That was amazing.
Yeah, and they were good sports too.
They were super good sports.
Because we had Rich and Jack just being fucking outlandish and
Rich
crazy.
was 110% committed.
Yeah.
To the point where he got blindfolded at the table and didn't take the blindfold off till he got in the car.
Yeah.
Like, I thought when we were all done, it was like, all right, joke's over. And he
nope.
He grabbed Dan Sharp and was like, all right, buddy, let's go. Dan had to guide dog him out the restaurant.
He was like pouring he was drinking 2 beers at once and shit.
It was
Mick
awesome.
Ultras.
So awesome.
Yeah, that was hilarious. Justin, what was your favorite dining experience in Palatka? I would say Golden Corral for you.
Golden Corral. I'm lucky enough to have been to a few Golden Corrals with Mikey. And me and Mikey are both very fond of people watching.
Yeah.
But Mikey's eyes don't stop moving at a Golden Corral. Mikey likes to build backstories on people and inform you of their backstories.
Yeah.
And God forbid you go hit the chocolate fountain with Mikey in that fucking restaurant because he's gonna roast your ass.
Wait, what are you gonna get against a chocolate fountain?
Nothing. I dipped my steak in it. Because the steak at Golden Corral is dog shit.
That's trash.
So I fucking chocolate covered my steak. And Justin was like, what the fuck is wrong with you?
Did you ever go to Quincy's?
I've been to a Quincy's.
Do you remember Quincy's?
Yeah.
Worth going just for the yeast rolls?
Dude, that is up there with fucking the Monte Cristo at Bennigan's.
Fucking Bennigan's.
Dude.
So you remember the Black Eyed Pea?
Yeah. Fuck
Those
yeah.
are all gone too.
All gone, man.
Anyways, Justin, what do you got for us?
Hey, it's Thursday. We're sitting in a fucking semicircle. There's sticks in our hands and drinks on the table. Johnny boy, what are we about to do?
We're about to masturbate, boys.
You damn right. We're about to fucking masturbate. It's times for a Freedom Friends Master Debate, solving the world's problems for mediocre dickheads that we basically invent them. We got Dave with us as always, looking sexy as he can be with his sunburned body. I think he got sun poisoning, buddy. Like, I'm a little worried about you. Have you been hitting aloe?
Huh?
You been using you got to get the aloe, bro.
Nah.
The cooling aloe, cooling gel aloe.
So my wife has a lotion
Love
with
it.
aloe in it.
Yeah.
I've been going ahead and letting her fucking just slather me down at night.
That's what they're calling it now?
Yeah.
Nice.
First
Nice.
time you got
Judging by
slathered.
the rest of you, unless you have a weird bathing suit, I don't know what that lotion's
This is
really
a golf
used
tan.
for.
This is a golf tan. So
Yeah.
no, it's literally been my ankles. Somehow I burned just the top of the back of my calves. I don't know how I did that.
Huh.
Yeah.
Huh. That hurts too. Burned calves hurt.
Not with that lotion.
Oh, well, shit. Throw
Get a
some-
good slather. But
Yeah.
Yeah.
You can throw some Wellness freeze gel on there.
that'd probably hurt like
That'd probably hurt like a son of a bitch. But if you want to try it, you can check out our sponsor, owellness.us. Use that code FreedomFriends25. Score yourself a quarter off your order over there. Icy Tech coolers. So you can definitely dip your fucking burnt feet in one of those full of ice water. That'll help cool you off. That'll ail you right. Then you can use that code FreedomFriends10. Get yourself 10% off there. And of course, Warfighter Tobacco for that fucking sweet. There it was. 15% off. Use that code FTFO. Justin, what you got for us this week, pal?
Boys, you actually just sparked a topic for me. I want to know, as y'all were talking about, kind of hole in the walls, little small places that y'all have been to and enjoyed.
Sure.
What are some requirements of a hole in the wall that you enjoy?
I can smoke inside.
Ooh, for what meal?
Yeah.
Yeah,
I want to hear both overall restaurant and then hole in the wall bar,
Can they be combined?
if they happen to be.
I mean, because some hole in the walls have amazing food.
But for
Most of the time.
the food wise, what meal are we talking about? Are we
Lunch-
talking about breakfast,
lunch,
lunch, or dinner?
Lunch, dinner.
Lunch, dinner.
Lunch and
Okay.
dinner. I'll give you an example right here in San Antonio that I'm a big fucking fan of. It is called Fuck.
Oh, it's a great
But-
place.
I love that place.
It's an amazing
God
place.
damn it.
But what about it makes it fucking, not just the food, but like the aesthetic? Because like I think of a hole in the wall, like one of the first bars I ever went to.
Kino.
It had
Gotta have Kino.
Getting back to your northeastern roots, huh?
Jesus.
The look on Jess's face was like, yep.
Yeah, I know. I've been to those bars. So like
That's
it's,
the thing. Fuck, man.
So
Greensboro, North Carolina. Jake's Billiards.
Okay.
Total hole in the wall, and so it's a billiard hall, right? But it's a billiard hall in as much that it's a mile from a UNC campus. So it's just thrashed. I mean, you've got a billiard hall that's completely patronized by nothing but college kids and the people willing to live close enough to a college that it doesn't bother them.
right.
So, but they have tater tots on the menu that are fucking perfect. And every night they have a different taco.
Okay.
Their bathrooms are labeled poles and holes, and you can smoke anywhere in the place. And it is a total fucking hole in the wall. Like the fact that it doesn't burn down every other week is mind boggling.
So I have one requirement for a hole in the wall bar. In my opinion, in order to be classified as a hole in the wall bar, it has to have at least a half inch of dust on anything that's hanging on the walls.
Yep.
Yep, nope. That's
Like
good
it
call.
has to not like it has to look like nobody's touched shit in that place for 20 years.
Yeah, I agree with that.
Oh shit,
That's a hole
Mikey,
in
you
the
might be
wall
able to
for
help
me.
me out with this. Woodbridge, Virginia.
Okay. Unfortunately, yeah, I might be able to help you out with this.
Woodbridge, Virginia. You know where the big indoor outlet mall is?
Yep.
I can't remember what the fuck it's called.
It's probably like a Talbot's or something.
No,
It's
no,
right off.
it's not.
It's right off Worth Avenue.
Yeah. It's huge.
It's like one of the largest.
absolutely
It's one of the
massive.
largest indoor fucking outlet malls in the
It's
country.
completely indoors.
Stonebridge?
No,
Potomac?
No.
Potomac.
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 The Potomac is a river
Potomac.
that runs next to your capital. You
Okay,
fucking
boys.
scrub.
Yeah, that.
Keep your powder dry. We're gonna cross the Potomac.
Charlie Brown's is the place here in town. Charlie Brown's off Bitters. Fucking.
You talking about Good Time Charlie Brown's?
No, it's the dive bar that's off Bitters in Wurzbach
What about
Parkway.
Good Time Charlie's off of fucking Broadway?
Oh, that's a fucking fun place.
Yeah.
That's over there by fucking Broadway 50/50 and all those. That's
Yep.
another good dive bar.
Good Time Charlie's.
There's a couple good dive
bar.
bars, but Charlie Brown's has one of the best cheesesteaks.
Oh
I've
no, I
had
know what you're
in
talking
town.
about. Yeah.
It is fucking legit.
So, anyways, that giant outlet mall, across the street from it, there's a strip center.
Yeah.
And on the corner of that strip center is a wing place. And I want to say it's actually called My Winger.
Wing place.
And they tried to do like this weird Air Force theme with it. Like everything was like.
Oh, I went somewhere else. I'm sorry.
Yeah, no, it's totally fair.
Me and John were on the same page on
Totally
that one.
fair. But you go there and it's one of those ones that like, no matter what drink you order, your glass is already going to be sticky.
Yeah.
Like it's one of those places.
Is that the one that's by Famous Dave's?
Yep.
Yep, I know what you're talking about.
So Famous Dave's is
Yeah.
in the parking lot. It's that standalone. And
Yep.
then on the corner is that fucking weird billiard
Yeah.
wing place.
I used to stay at that Marriott right across the street.
Yeah.
That's where I stayed.
You know
every
what I'm
time I
talking
went down
about,
there.
right?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's a good dive bar.
Solid fucking wings too.
Solid wings.
Yeah.
But
That's the first time I had
It's a
Honey
75
Old Bay wings.
it's
They
a
were fucking amazing.
75% shot that you're either going to end up in a fight or watch one.
I'd say after 6 p.m. Yeah, 100%.
Yeah,
Yeah,
but totally cigar friendly.
it's smoking friendly. Just
Yeah, just smoke
Yeah,
friendly,
they don't
but-
give a fuck. Yeah,
Yeah. Which in Virginia is just fucking weird.
yeah, because that's not a big thing.
Well, Virginia went smoke free. Somehow they maintained it, but they went smoke free, and it cracks me up because Virginia
They
has
were
a
early.
has a
in the
tobacco
smoke-free.
heritage license plate,
Literally.
but it's a smoke free state.
Yeah, and they went smoke free like
Way early.
like before California did type
Yeah.
of shit. Like wicked early. Yeah. Dive
But
bars.
qualification. So now we're just listing dive bars, but qualification for a good dive bar.
Half inch of dust.
Yes.
One, it's cheap drinks, cheap fucking booze, like $2 call-its.
Look,
Is a
I know,
normal thing to see
I know
in
I'm
a
in a
dive
good
bar.
dive bar if I'm getting handed plastic cups.
Yeah. Yep. No glassware.
Like if I'm not getting handed glass,
no.
If you walk in wearing flip flops and you lose one because it's stuck to the ground,
Yeah.
yeah, good qual.
Yeah.
Taxidermy on the walls.
yeah.
Oh yeah, that's a good
Gotta have
move.
some of that.
That's a
Yep.
good call.
It doesn't matter what it is.
Yeah.
No, it's
Just
just,
something.
it's
One
got
of
to be
those
some
machines that-
stuffed animal.
One of those machines that push quarters towards the edge. Those are always good.
Oh, no
Yeah.
speed pourers,
Yeah.
just open bottles.
Yep.
Or nothing but half gallons.
Yeah,
Yeah,
or
they're all
everything's.
just,
Yep.
everything's in a handle.
Yep. That's another good qual.
Speaking of which, I donated a half gallon of fucking of Tito's to the bar today.
Nice.
Oh, fuck.
Yeah.
Thanks.
Oh, if the outdoor isn't paved,
A dirt parking lot.
like if the patio, no, like the patio area
okay.
yeah.
is just
okay.
like this weird mix of gravel and dirt and
Yeah.
whatever.
When we lived in Nebraska, they had
all of this
they
in
had
one
some
spot.
of the most amazing bars.
I went to a dive bar in Nebraska. I gotta find out
But-
what the fuck it was called.
But these weren't dive bars. Like these were reputable establishments according to the people that lived there. Like
Well, yeah.
one of my favorites is it's called the Roca Tavern.
Yep.
And it's in a little town called Roca, 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 Nebraska. And they have the world's shortest parade. And I believe it's 49 feet long.
That's awesome.
But what they do in Nebraska that I haven't seen in a lot of other places is I've seen it in a lot of other places. Like here in San Antonio, you can take a party bus to Fredericksburg and go to all the different fucking wineries or distilleries or whatever and you know, go hang out and have fun. I've seen it in Boston. You take a fucking party bus down to Providence, Rhode Island. Or you take
yeah.
it into Boston.
Absolutely.
Or you take it into New York City or wherever.
Absolutely.
In Nebraska, you take a party bus from Lincoln, Nebraska to all the surrounding little podunk towns around Nebraska and stop at all these little, like there'll be a town of like 400 people and they'll have one bar.
Well, how many are you going to have in a town of 400 people?
Those bars are fucking gold. Like we'd sit at Roca Tavern and in the course of one evening, like 6 or 7 party buses would roll in. So like you're sitting there and there's like 8 people in the bar and everyone's having fun. And all of a sudden 45 fucking people walk through the bar shit faced.
Yeah.
And you're like, this is gold.
And
And
they're
they're
all-
there for like 30 minutes getting trashed. And then they all leave. And you're like, okay, what's next? Like you can't beat that. And then the next bus shows up and it's like, whoa.
I think the last time I was there with you guys, it was your going away party before you guys moved down
Yeah.
here. And the wedding party came in. Just
It's fucking awesome.
hammered. Like still in the gowns, the whole 9 yards. Like the bride's up there dancing and she's so shit faced she doesn't realize she's flashing at everybody.
Yeah. And the
And it
girl's
was-
like, look at my girl. Free
No,
spirit. I
fuck
married
yeah.
that,
I'm
bro.
spending the rest of my life with her.
See, this is why I
Yeah.
don't go to weddings.
They are already fucking
Yeah,
But I don't
divorced.
go to weddings
The bitch
because
has been
every
passed
wedding
around
that
like a
I get
bottle of
invited to
Crown,
is
so-
like, well, we're at this resort hotel and it's going to
Yeah.
cost you $400 a night and it's 3 days long and we're going horseback riding. And I'm like, that's not what I want. I don't, no. Like, you got married. Why is it costing me money?
Right.
Like, I don't, like, you decided to do this. Shouldn't cost me shit. And you want me to spend $1,500 to go fucking
sweet.
hang out at your wedding?
I'm getting confirmation of a bar I went to in Nebraska. I want to know if you guys know it. The Village Bar in Ralston, Nebraska.
Yep,
You know the Village Bar?
I do.
That's the dive bar I went to where
It's by Omaha, right?
it's
It's
close to
Ralston.
it's close to
Yeah.
Gretna.
I don't know.
Fucking
Yeah.
that
There
place.
was
Other
my-
than Omaha,
that's
I
the
have no
place that
idea
had the
what you're
dildo
talking about.
machine. They had the dildo claw machine where you can pick up dildos and shit. I was fucking dying, man. I was like, this is amazing. This is such a shithole bar. Fucking plastic folding tables. Was like the looking tables in it and shit.
Yep.
Folding chairs.
There's a bar in
Fucking
South
loved it,
Carolina that if you want more drinks, you take the dildo out of the fucking little condiment cart that's at the end of the table and you stick it to the end of the bar, and that lets the server know that you need more drinks.
Hilarious.
Clear communication.
Yes.
I know exactly what I'm in for.
That place.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yep.
I might have been a little bit drunk when I was there.
Yep.
That was years past.
Nope, never been
That's
there.
this place.
I
This
just
little
said-
quarter shithole bar. I was so impressed with, man, in Ralston, Nebraska.
I only went
If
to
you ever
bars.
do it.
I only went to bars
Oh.
that I could take dirt roads home from. So like I'd go to bars in Lincoln
Yeah.
and I'd have a couple drinks, but then I'd go to one of the little outskirt town bars
Yeah.
because there's nothing but dirt roads back to the house.
Have you told the team exercise?
I don't know if you ever
Home
told
story?
that. And
I mean, it's been long
I feel bad
enough.
saying this without Scott being here.
I feel like there's a so no shit there.
So
I was.
no shit there we were.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, this is a we.
At Roca Tavern, which when we all lived in Nebraska, that was, I don't know, 4 miles.
Yeah.
Yeah, maybe 5 miles
Yeah.
from the house, and it was nothing but dirt roads. And so collectively we left, and what I mean by that is Scott and myself, and so we have maybe an 1/8 mile of paved road going through Roca, and then it turns to a dirt road, and then it's all dirt roads back to the house. And so we get on this dirt road, and Scott's driving, I'm sitting in the passenger seat, and we might have had a couple cocktails that evening, and so we start getting on the road, and I'm kind of trying to pay attention to what's going on, and we've been drinking a little bit, and we start veering a little towards the right side of the dirt road, and there's ditches on both sides, and you really don't want to go in the ditch.
Sure.
And so I'm like left, and then so we start going back left. I'm like, oh, okay, cool. And then we start going towards the left side. I'm like, right. Fuck it. And I just grabbed the steering wheel. Scott's like, Jesus, take the wheel. I'm like, my name's John. And so he did the pedals and I did the wheel.
I'm the other apostle.
So he did the pedals and I did the wheel
Yeah.
for the remaining about 4 miles until we got back to the house. And we made it perfectly fine. So two brains are better than one. And
Teamwork.
Teamwork
Makes that dream work.
makes the fucking dream work.
Yeah,
It
like I
really
said,
does.
it was a team exercise.
Yep, it
Yeah,
was.
yeah.
And we made it completely, perfectly fine.
We here at the Freedom Friends podcast do not condone drinking and driving. We
Well,
realize that some of our irresponsible actions that we've done in the past might seem strange to some of you.
Yeah, I actually had to
We
cut
don't
a
really
dude
give a
off.
shit about your opinion, but we are, glad that we're still watching. Thanks.
Yeah, I had to cut a dude off at my bar because he was like, "I'm going to keep drinking because I only live fucking one street over from here." And I was like, "Man, you're done."
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
As soon as you admitted to me that you're going to get shit faced so you can drive home, like,
Right. Probably should have kept that one to yourself, guy.
Yeah.
If you could maintain, because I have a very strict rule when I was bartending about cutting people off. If they're not being dicks,
Yeah.
they're not hurting anybody, and they're okay, they're maintaining like their booze,
Yeah.
I'm not going to cut them off.
So do you guys have a bar that you frequented that no matter what you did, they never cut you off?
100%.
Burleson.
Burleson Beer Yard here. Yeah, that's one.
Yeah.
Yeah, they don't give a fuck. They encourage you to get fucking blacked out.
Fucking A.
Yeah.
But did you have like a local bar where like you knew the staff and you knew the owner and
Yep.
like, but it wasn't based on the knowledge or the relationship.
Well,
It was just that was the type of bar, and you
Yep.
just got away with fucking murder.
Little Dickie's in Towson, Maryland.
Yeah.
Yep, that place. When I worked next door at the Green Turtle,
Yeah.
and holy fuck, I would get fucking obliterated in there. Remember, I got fucking slipped a roofie one time, I think, because I took somebody else's shot. Like I was in there with I bar at the time. I wasn't bartending next door. I was bartending up the street at this Mexican restaurant. And after work, we all go down there to get drinks, as you do. Like
Yeah.
we were at a restaurant, so we closed a little earlier than the other
Right.
bars, right? So we would fucking go in there on like some of the off nights and go in there after, just grab a cocktail after work. Beer and a shot, as you do, right? And I remember I go in there and I was outside having a cigarette. So like everybody I was in there with, it was like, and it was all like bar staff and fucking like, the bar back, my other bar,
Yeah.
or my bar manager, me, like a couple of the waitresses, maybe one of the kitchen dudes. Like we all went out together, right? And they all went in there and got shots ready for me. And I come walking in and she was like, "Oh, I need another one." And they poured her another one and she handed me hers. And I took that shit. Next thing I know, I wake up in my Jeep in the morning.
Oh,
And it's like 7 a.m. Haley's fucking furious, as she should be.
Right.
And I'm fucking not in a very great mood either. You
No.
know, I'm like, what the fuck? She's like, what the fuck happened? I'm like, I took a shot. And the next thing I know, I wake up in my Jeep. I was like, I had to have been slipped something. Like, I was fucking terrified, man. Like, it was fucking scary. I was like, dude. And I was talking to my bar manager after that. And she's like, you know what? Every time I go there, I get fucking ridiculously hammered. And I'm like, I think somebody's been slipping you shit because you handed me your shot.
yeah.
And I got fucking shellacked. So I knew the owner of the bar as well as the bar manager at that place. And I knew the bartender that was pouring the drinks, and he was always in there.
Right.
And I went up to the bar manager and the owner. I was like, you two got a second to talk to me? They're like, yeah, Mikey, what's up? We go back.
Yeah.
I was a door guy there for a little while. Like I had guest bartended there for a little bit. We go back. I actually saved the owner's life one time because he fell down the stairs because he was drunk at the top of there's an apartment upstairs that he stayed in. He was drunk as fuck, falling down the stairs, and I caught him. And I fucking saved his fucking head from getting crushed. Fucking like, we go back. And I'm like, hey, fellas. And I tell them the story, and they're like, what the fuck? And I was like, can you just fucking watch him?
Yeah.
Sure as fuck, dude. Once I told him, they caught him. He was fucking slipping bitches Mickeys, man.
You know what they got to do? And I've thought about this for years because I bartended forever, and it's something that happens, and it's shitty that it fucking happens. But they need to create something that they either it's a hard coating inside the glass or an additive they use in the water they make ice that's like food grade that doesn't do anything bad,
Yeah.
but reacts in a color change
Yeah.
to drugs.
There's a
Like green GHB and fucking Letterkenny.
Yep.
Yeah. Vigilante shit.
There was a college kid, actually, I think in Maryland, that developed fingernail polish that reacts.
Yeah.
And then the girls, because you see girls do it all the time, they stir their drink with their finger.
I mean, that's
And
fucking
it's
disgusting, but yeah.
But it's
They
got
do it.
they got nail polish that reacts to roofies.
See,
He was able to figure that out. It
That
changes
kid
colors.
needs a fucking Nobel Prize.
Seriously.
The problem is,
Like, that's-
the real problem is that shit needs to exist.
That's
Well,
that's
that's
the
a
problem.
huge problem.
Like it's disgusting that people fucking do that shit.
Yeah.
Like if you have to slip a fucking Mickey in a chick's drink to get her fucking in the mood or whatever, you're a fucking garbage person.
You're not
you
even
don't
getting them in the
deserve.
mood. You're just getting them to where they don't know
Yeah.
what the
Yeah.
fuck is going on.
Yeah, all you're doing, you're a fucking rapist, man. Like,
Yep.
fuck you. You know, like, you're a piece of shit. So if you're out there and you've ever slipped something in somebody's drink, fuck you, man. Like, I hope you fucking stub your toe, fall off a goddamn cliff, and break your dick. Like, fuck you, man. Like, I hope you just lose your dick.
Yeah. And
Like-
unsub.
Yeah, yeah,
fuck
right.
off.
Yeah, I don't even want you fucking listening to us. Like, you don't deserve the freedom that we have as Americans.
No.
I think you're a piece of shit. You need to be under a jail somewhere. Like, that shit fucking bothers me.
Yeah.
You're up there with child rapists
Same
and fucking
thing.
sex
They're
offenders,
the
man.
but they're equal to me.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Rapists and child molesters.
yeah,
No.
No.
None. Yeah. it's
You've given up humanity at that.
yeah. You're the worst of the worst, man.
Yeah.
I would rather hang out with a fucking serial killer than you. Like,
You can pick up tips from
seriously.
him.
well, it's not even
Right?
like
At least
here's
he'll give
the
me good advice.
Here's
Fuck.
here's the difference. I could have a conversation with the serial killer.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I couldn't
it
have
would be fascinating.
I couldn't have a conversation with a rapist or a fucking child molester.
Nope.
There's no conversation
Yeah.
to be. It
Because
doesn't matter.
It doesn't matter what you say.
Doesn't
You're not
fucking
going to
matter.
justify this
I don't
to
even
me.
care if you're like, hey, the weather's good today. That's cool. You want this 9 to your fucking head?
Right?
Like, oh, you're a serial killer, bro. What? Like, why? What happened? Explain to me. You know, like I'm intrigued.
Yeah, what makes you tick, man? That I can listen to. But if you're a fucking rapist, child molester, fuck you, man. Like, I don't know. I hate the fact that they charged that dude that was going down the sex offender registry and
Yes.
just braining fucking
With
sex
the ball
offenders
peen
with a
hammer?
ball peen hammer.
Yes.
I hate that they charged that guy because that dude deserves a fucking medal, in my opinion.
Yep.
Like,
No, he was on the right path.
yeah, fuck yeah, dude. He was setting the example, man. Like,
I had a guy that his parents, and I don't give a fuck. I hope you find the show and hear this. His parents came in and said, hey, my son's looking for a job. I was like, okay, whatever. He was going to bring me his application. I was like, cool. And he's like, something you need to know, though. Do you have and I already knew where it was going when they said, do you have a problem hiring people with a record? And I was like, if you're going to tell me he's into kiddie porn or some shit. And they were like, well, it wasn't porn. And I was like, yep, nope, this is a hard fucking pass.
Yeah.
Like, no, no, there's absolutely there's no story. There's no, you need to understand my side. There's no nothing. Like, you're a fucking child rapist.
Yeah.
Like, I don't give a fuck what your story is or it was misunderstood. Or that no,
If he was like,
no,
hear me out.
no,
Hear me out.
No.
Hear me out.
no.
It's two 17-year-olds
You can
dating.
say it. I don't get no.
And he turns fucking
this dude's
18.
This dude's
and
my
her dad fucking throws
No,
charges
no.
on him or something. Because that shit does happen.
No, this dude's
where
my
it's
age.
like, dude.
This dude's my age. The guy is my age.
Yeah.
And I already had a red flag because mom was asking me whether or not I would give him a job.
Yeah, that's an issue.
And I was like,
He's in his 40s.
yeah, you're done.
Yeah.
I have no.
Yeah.
And I run a fucking game store.
Yeah.
Like, we don't let anybody under 16 in, but still. Like, absolutely fucking not.
Yeah, which I didn't know. I went to pick up Jazz today because you and the wife carpooled to work today and you were coming here. So I went and ran over there and picked him up. And as I'm standing there,
Because we do own 2 cars. It just,
it just happened.
we're not that level of peasantry.
Yeah.
Like, we do have vehicles.
But
We just rode together.
It just happened. There
My
was
guy had to
there was a
call in
kid-
because he's stuck with a flat in Midland, Odessa.
Blech. Yeah, he's
And so he can't get to work. So I
enough.
was like, okay. So Caitlin's closing the store. But
So
anyways.
like this kid walks in and Caitlin's like, "Hey buddy, you 15?" She's like, "Are you over 16?" And he's like, "Yeah." She's like, "Okay, just checking." And I was like, "The fuck is that?" And I was like, "You guys don't let." And they're like, "No, we're not your fucking babysitter." And I was like, "Yeah,
I didn't spend
I get
that
it.
level of money to watch other people's kids.
yeah." And
Fuck
just
you.
fucking fuck your bullshit.
Yeah, you don't get to go drop your kid and go shopping or just leave him at the mall because you don't want to fucking babysit. They're not my problem. I sell expensive
Because
shit.
apparently that's a thing here. Like they just drop their kids off at the mall in the morning and be like, "Pick you up this afternoon."
Really?
Yeah.
Oh.
I mean, I did it.
Yeah.
I remember being in high school and being in like 8th, 9th grade and stuff like that.
Just
and
hanging out
going
at
to
the
the mall
mall.
and hanging out for fucking 8 hours.
Sure.
You're
Mall-
just not going to be in my fucking store.
Mall ratting it up.
You're just not going to be in my store.
Yeah.
The difference was we found our own way to the mall. We didn't get dropped at the mall.
That's true.
Yeah.
Like
We rode our bicycles, we stashed our shit in the fucking woods behind the bar.
Or somebody hit the
No,
entire phone
I had to
tree.
ask. I had to ask.
Or
for a
somebody hit
ride.
the entire phone tree and was like, "My mom's giving me a ride. Can I come pick you up?"
Yeah.
And it was like, "Yo, okay." Then you had like 9 fucking kids in a minivan,
Right.
all going to the fucking mall.
Yeah.
But no,
Yeah.
I sell expensive shit. And I'm sorry, but I'm 16. I don't give a fuck. You have no money.
Yeah.
Like, you have no money, and the shit in my store is expensive. Everything I sell, every game I sell is usually played by somebody with either they're making like $45 an hour as a fucking IT consultant, that they're all on salary.
Yeah.
Like, that's the big joke. The big game that I sell is that you can't play that game unless you have a 401k.
Warhammer.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
fucking expensive.
Yeah.
You can't get into that game for less than $1,000.
That's why I don't go into a store.
Yeah. No 401k. He's not
Yeah,
allowed.
I just beeline to the bar. Like,
Yeah.
Yeah, but I love you people. I have several people now
yeah.
that come in because
That's
I'm
it. You walk in, he's like, "Do you have a 401k?" You're like, "No." He's like, "Okay, the bar's over there."
yeah. It's great. I love those people. I actually have a dude that comes in 3 times a week. He comes in, he works somewhere close, but I sell craft beer. He comes in, he has like 3 craft beers. He tips me like 50% and then he fucking leaves. And I'm like, fucking, I will take you all day.
I bartended in everything from shithole dive bars, like we were talking about earlier, to fucking multi-million-dollar nightclubs, fine dining, like everything.
Yeah.
The most money that I made,
Dive bar.
was at a neighborhood bar.
Yeah, no,
It
100%.
was it's that guy that
It's
you
that
just
guy.
that 3
Yeah.
days a week, and he made good money and he tipped great.
Yep.
Like, I don't, the guys that were in there every day, like, by all means, thank you. You paid my cell phone bill this month.
Yeah.
But the guys that come in 3 days a week, you made my car payment.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
The
dude
guys
that-
that come
You pay
in,
my
The
mortgage.
dude that comes in and buys
Yeah.
$18 worth of beer and tips me 10.
yep, the guys that come in only Friday,
Fucking
Saturday
love
nights.
that dude.
Yeah.
Only Friday, Saturday nights, and they drink $150, $200 of booze. They buy drinks for everybody else. Those guys paid my fucking rent.
Yep.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know, like,
100%.
and I would thank them
Yeah.
accordingly.
And I'm happy to see him. When they
But-
show up, I'm like, I got
Like,
his beer ready and
I
his
got
drink
to the
ready.
I got to the point in my I got to the point in my bartending career where I could,
finally have a bartender wad.
yeah, I could pick who is doing what, and I would literally at the end of the night when they cash out, and they're like, "Hey man, thank you very much." You know, and then you know, you look at it like it's just what you do, and you either put the cash in a fucking tip bucket, or you ring up your fucking tips, and you move on from there, and you thank them for
Yeah.
you know for being a patron.
I
and
loved
tipping and
ringing that
everything
bell,
like that.
dude.
But-
I loved ringing that
exactly.
bell. Ding!
But-
Everybody knew that's the fucking man.
Yeah, but then the
Yep.
best part was I would literally thank that person for whatever it was they paid for that month.
Yeah.
I'm like, hey man, thanks for my cell phone bill this month.
Yep.
And we'd laugh and joke about it. But then like after the fourth, fifth, sixth time that I say this, like they kind of realize, and then it kind of like, and it's funny in the bar industry because like there's a lot of people out there, and I guarantee you, if this is one of the micro content pieces, there's going to be people out there like, I can't believe you fucking said that to a customer. They're giving you money for your service, and I'm like, yes, but I'm telling them what that money does for me.
Yeah, man. Yeah,
And it's a game changer.
It's transparency, man.
It's a game changer, though. Like that dude that comes in, that is that weekend fucking warrior,
Dude, you're
that tips
genuinely
fat.
helping someone.
And it's like, bro, like you single-handedly pay my fucking rent.
Like the dude that goes in and he budgets for his bar tab with a good tip.
yeah.
Like he knows that he's going to have to tip at least 20% to have a good time. And he's cool with that. Because I used to tell people, if you can't afford to fucking tip, you can't afford to go out drinking.
Dude.
Yeah.
Well, like,
you
my
fucking
bar,
tip people.
we
Or
only
eat at
sell
a-
beer.
or eat at a restaurant.
Yeah.
Same
But-
thing.
Yeah. Same thing.
We only sell beer in my bar.
Yeah.
And I bartend 95% of the time in there, right? But I'm a new business. I'm a new business. We are constantly in a growth period.
Yeah.
So I'm always looking at more at what's going out than what's coming in because we're in a growth period.
Sure.
These guys that come in and sit in there for 5 hours on a Saturday night and drink beer and hang out and talk about games or whatever, and then slide their card and go tack 30.
Yeah.
I fucking love those dudes.
Yeah.
Because those dudes are like, I'm like, you're paying my truck payment. Like
Yeah.
I get to keep my truck because you're hanging out in here and doing this, and
Absolutely.
you're tipping me because those tips don't count towards my sales. That's my money.
And you need to realize a lot of places, like bartenders, they make like what?
$2.13.
$2.13 an hour is the normal.
Yep.
Right around $2.13 the hour
and-
is
Yeah,
what-
I'm making.
but
I'm making less than that.
and like
But
and
their
when you claim your,
paycheck-
and when you claim your tips, you don't even get a paycheck.
Their
No.
paycheck is a $0
No pay due.
paycheck
Yeah.
because their hourly wage covers their taxes.
Yeah.
Well, speaking of taxes, fuck it. That's a whole different show.
We're still in a master debate, guys. This is
Right?
going long. What are we at, Justin?
We're at like almost 40 minutes, boys.
Oh shit. So anyways, dive bar, plastic cups, sticky floors, some sort of weird gaming machine in the
Half-inch of
fucking
dust.
corner, and a half-inch of dust on shit.
It's some
And
taxidermy.
taxidermy.
on
And
the wall.
taxidermy.
You have to have
And cheap
taxidermy.
drinks.
But you know what? You will get the best bartenders you have ever fucking
Fuck
met.
yeah.
And
And you'll have the best fucking time.
you
And
will.
the food is probably amazing.
And the people that you'll meet in there, everybody will have a conversation.
Grassroots, man.
Everybody will talk because they're not people there. They're nobody's trying to impress anybody because they
It's
know
not
where
for
the fuck they
status.
are.
Yep.
They're just there because they want
This
drinks
is their
and they
bar,
want. And honestly,
they love it.
everybody's showing up hoping they meet somebody new.
They want ambiance.
Yep. And they're not expecting to ever see you again.
Yep.
They want to have some sort of weird
And
conversation.
if they do, they'll remember you.
Yeah, they're gonna be like, "Hey, motherfucker, come sit down."
I
so-
remember you. Come on in, man.
Yeah, come on. Hey, another round.
Yeah.
This one's on me. They're
Yeah.
like, find a fucking dive bar. If you've been drinking at Chili's, fuck you. Find a dive bar.
Unless you're in Palaca, it's the only acceptable bar.
Find a dive bar. Have a good fucking time. Other than that, speaking of drinking, I'm gonna raise my glass.
Yeah, I got some left.
I got
Say
a lot
thank you.
left. I've been fucking talking
Thank
too
you.
much. Jesus Christ.
Right.
To all you sons of bitches
Oh, fucking drink up, buddy. Race to the bottom.
for
No.
being my freedom friends. Mikey, it's good to have you back.
Good to be back, buddy. Thank you.
Yeah.
Went skydiving. Did die.
Didn't die.
So tell your mom.
Tell your friends.
Tell your fucking mom's friends
Goddamn right. Them bitches need to
that
know
Dave
too.
is sunburnt and needs to be slathered with lotion.
Yeah. Dave's looking for an aloe bath. Because it might not be butthole scarf season, but goddamn it, it's aloe bath season.
Send headshots and measurements to Dave at warfightertobacco.com.
Fucking Dave, I love you. Goddamn.
Please.
Dave, I fucking love you.
I want to see these.
So good.
Brought to you by owellness.us for that CBD needs. Use that code FreedomFriends25. Get yourself a quarter off your over there. Of course, our good friends, Icy Tech Coolers. Use that code FreedomFriends10 at Icy Tech to get a 10% off.
You throw
And-
those friends words around really easily. I've never met these motherfuckers.
Oh, Pat Mudge is a good fucking dude, man.
The name like Mudge, you gotta be.
He's a good fucking dude. Yeah.
I wanna
He
meet this guy.
He looks exactly like John. It's actually funny. I want to get him. He wants to come on the show.
Where are they based out of?
South Carolina, I believe.
He's got to come out.
No, Virginia. He's Virginia.
He's got to come out here.
Yeah. No,
He's gotta come out
he'll
here.
be out here next month, actually.
And tell him to
Oh,
bring.
fuck.
Yeah.
So call him and tell him to bring me Dew Claw because I can't get that shit here.
Oh, dude.
You need to let it-
Slappy, or Sweet Baby Jesus.
You already know what I'm talking about.
Sweet Baby Jesus.
You got to
so
let him
good.
know though. that if he's coming out and we all have coolers collectively for ice baths, he needs to
He's
have
gonna
one
ice
for
bath too.
him,
Yeah.
or he's sharing.
Yeah.
But
I'm not going to tell him. He's going to share. And of course, the show could not be brought to you guys without our fine friends at warfightertobacco.com.
I don't think we fucking thank you guys enough.
Yeah.
But this show, literally from day one,
could not happen without
could not happen
Warfighter.
without Warfighter. The equipment or whatever, that sure, in the beginning, the show didn't own it, but we was all loaned or whatever. But the fact of the matter is, we had the square footage.
No, actually, in
And
the
the
beginning,
space to
it
do
was like the equipment was owned by me and Jazz,
Yeah.
and now
And
it's owned by
random
the
mics
show.
we had sitting around.
Yeah.
Now it's all
Yeah.
owned by the show. But literally from day one, and I really do want to thank Warfighter.
100%.
One of the reasons we moved was because of the show.
Yeah,
Because it was either we killed the show
Or get a bigger space.
or we got a bigger space,
Right.
because we needed to use the square footage that Freedom Friends was holding in our old location.
yeah.
We collapsed that studio area, for lack of better words, because that's
Yeah.
it really wasn't a studio area. It
No.
was just like
It was a table
yeah,
in the corner.
It was about 150 square feet that we really needed to put shelf space in.
Yeah.
But we kept the setup so we could maintain the show.
Yeah.
And then when we found this location, the first thing that we set up was the show.
Yeah.
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 So
was this?
And well, actually, I take it back. It was a humidor, then the show.
Then the show.
I was like, no, I helped with the humidor.
Yeah,
so it was
the
definitely the
humidor's
humidor first.
I mean, we had to
Because
pay
these
the
tables
bills.
were sitting over there.
But the fact of the matter is this show wouldn't exist without Warfighter. So I know we say like they're a sponsor. They are legit the only reason that
They are
we
the
can
heart and
continue to
soul
deliver
of
this.
why we are able to bring this to you. Yeah.
I personally want to say thank you, not only for supporting the show, but the guys at Warfighter, all of you. You're some of my best friends in the world.
Just being good fucking dudes.
I'm super lucky to know you all.
What's that glass you have say?
Good dude.
Yeah, I did that on purpose.
Yeah.
Good dude.
So I personally want to say thank you, not only for being my friend and for being there 100% of the time, even from us watering your lemon tree in the middle when you first fucking moved here and shit, up until
That
now.
fucker's still going.
It's fucking A.
Hasn't produced fruit yet, but it's still going.
You guys have been not only the heart and soul of the show, but you've been amazing friends to all of us here on the show. And I
Facts.
can't thank you enough. But
Use that code FTFO. Screw yourself that sweet 15% off over
We
there.
Absolutely.
just got fucking a fresh shipment of ashtrays.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That Justin and Dave had to go pick up because they delivered them to the old fucking shop.
Yep.
Assholes.
eventually I will get one. Because I keep saying that I need to replace mine.
Yeah, and they're these ones.
Yeah, no,
But,
that's what I want. I want the actual.
But I think that was the most weight that Justin's ever and will ever have in the back of his pickup truck.
Oh, yeah. Because these are not light, man.
No, they're 8 pounds
like,
apiece.
You could brain a motherfucker with this thing.
My shit was squatting. Like I was.
Now you know how I felt when I picked up all that flooring.
Yeah,
And I,
was
had that
like,
fucking Carolina squat.
Carolina
I was,
squat.
I was hoping
Right.
I wasn't gonna drive by any friends or anything. So I'm gonna be like, oh fuck, they're gonna think I squatted my truck. No, guys, I like women. I promise. Like,
That does seem like something you do. I remember your Mustang.
Yep. People don't
that's-
forget Buell Blast.
it's-
God damn. Anyways, there's 3 little things that we encourage you to do. Mikey, hit him with the first one.
Oh, that'd be smoke on.
John.
Drink on.
And God damn it, boys.
kids.
Freedom the fuck on.
We'll see you next time. Hey, Justin. Can we talk about this? Can we talk about this?
What is that?
That's Justin as a Boy Scout.
Oh my God.
Isn't he adorable?
Okay, straight up. My
Right.
boy's an Eagle Scout.
Look at that.
He's an Eagle Scout?
He's an Eagle Scout. And not only
But
did
I'm more interested in this.
Oh, that is gold.
you can talk shit all you want to, but not only is he an Eagle Scout, he stayed on after the fact and helped a bunch of other motherfuckers get their Eagle.
Yeah.
So he understands that whole fucking duty and sacrifice thing, and he did it.
Need to fix his gig line. It's all fucked up.
Also, I made it through Boy Scouts without getting fondled. So
That's
Do
a
you-
win,
do you
dude.
know?
Yeah.
I was
That's
just
only
gonna
because
say
your
there's-
dad was the fucking scoutmaster. That doesn't fucking
I
count.
heard an
So-
ad, and I was going to talk about the ad.
If you've been fondled.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
the other thing I want to
I
talk
almost
about.
thought about lying just to get in on the
Do
action.
you guys know when Justin went from being a Cub Scout to a Boy Scout?
When he ate his first brownie.
Goddamn right.
There it is.
We'll see you fuckers next time. Take care.